Hey guys, are you a fan of Mega Man? Well, check out my book, Fight Mega Man for Everlasting Peace of Volume 1, which actually covers Mega Man 1 through 11 and Mega Man and Base. It has reviews, retrospectives, Robot Master lists, and a lot more. And if you purchase the physical version from Amazon, you get the Kindle version completely for free. It's one hell of a bargain, so don't miss out and click on the link below to buy your book. Take care, Mega friends. Welcome to Awesome Video Game Memories, where we talk about awesome memories about video games. I'm Ryan, and the game we're going to talk about today is The Simpsons Arcade! Oh man, so what could I say about this game that hasn't already been said? This is the best Simpsons game ever, well besides Simpsons Hit and Run. This is the best Simpsons game. So the Simpsons Arcade game, developed by Konami, uses the same engine as their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game for 4-player brawling action using The Simpsons. So back in 1991, I had no idea how a Simpsons video game would play out, and this is actually the very first Simpsons game I've ever played before, those NES LJN ones came out. And I remember actually playing this game for the very first time at SeaWorld. Yes, SeaWorld in San Diego is where I first played the Simpsons arcade game, and I was like, whoa, this game is just like the Ninja Turtles, but with the Simpsons. Dope! And then after that, I saw this game at every single arcade everywhere, including Chuck E. Cheese, and I definitely played a lot of it. So the Simpsons arcade game begins in a normal day in Springfield with the Simpsons out, but then Waylon Smithers steals a jewel from a jewel store, and then kidnaps Maggie! Oh no, not Maggie! Okay. This is something I've always been wondering. If Mr. Burns is so rich, why is he having Smithers steal a jewel from a jewel store when he can easily just walk in and buy it? Oh yeah, well, it's a game. It's just a game, and if we didn't have, the characters doing dumb things, we wouldn't have a cool game. Yeah, okay. Simpson? Since Maggie is kidnapped, you get to play as any of the 4 Simpsons, Homer, Marge, Bart, and Lisa. So Marge has her vacuum cleaner. Okay, so how did Marge carry a vacuum cleaner all the way there, not knowing Smithers was going to kidnap Maggie? Oh, wait, yeah, it's a game. And Marge defeats enemies with her butt. Marge's butt. And then there's Homer, who defeats enemies with his fists and his feet. And then there's Bart, who defeats enemies with his skateboard. And then there's Lisa, who defeats enemies with her jump rope. I'm definitely going to say, realistically, Homer and Bart had the most realistic setup in this game, but it's a game, so I shouldn't really worry about it. So you have to traverse through the streets of Springfield, Krusty Land, Moe's Tavern, and the Graveyard. Okay, so why is Moe's Tavern connected to a graveyard? And then again, Moe's smuggled pandas. I think it's totally believable for the Simpsons universe. And then after that, you fight in the wilderness, and then in Dreamland, where you actually have to fight donuts. Dream donuts. And then you have to fight to the news station, and then you go to the power plant. And one of my biggest gripes with this game is the power plant level is really short, and then you fight Smithers and Mr. Burns in the end and rescue Maggie. And so most of the enemies you fight in this game are, normal guys, probably goons hired by Mr. Burns and Smithers. And then you fight that wrestler boxing dude from the very early seasons of The Simpsons. And then after that you fight the Krusty Balloon. And then you fight these 2 thugs who are made specifically for this game. It actually would have been cool to see these guys incorporated in the series. And then you fight a bear! And then after that you fight a giant bowling ball in the dream world. Whoa. And then you fight a guy in a Japanese costume, and then Mr. Burns and Smithers. And throughout the game you can collect food, hot dogs, and actually stuff to throw at enemies, so you can actually throw a bowling ball at the boss of the first level. In between certain stages you have to mash buttons to blow up a balloon, which is actually really easy to do. All you have to do is like... Oh, this is a lot easier than Test Your Might for Mortal Kombat. So once you defeat Mr. Burns and Smithers, you rescue Maggie, and then you head home. And I have no idea what happens to Homer when he goes back to work on Monday, but hey, we'll just assume he's still working at the nuclear power plant. Alright guys, so the Simpsons arcade game is what I think is hands down the best Simpsons game to ever come out, well aside from Simpsons Hit and Run, because it combines the 4-player arcade action of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and incorporates it into The Simpsons. Now, back in 1991, I didn't know how a Simpsons game would actually play out, but Konami and LJN actually pulled it off, and I do think Konami did a way better job doing Simpsons games. Well, this is the only Simpsons game they made, which kind of sucks, but I was hoping they would make more of them. And there was a PC port of this game that actually did come out, for very, very early computers, but it wasn't very good. I didn't get to play it until I actually emulated it, and I was like, this is very, very inferior to the actual real game. This game did come out to Xbox Live Arcade and PSN Network, but sadly I missed getting it because, I had it on emulator, and I was like, you know what, I'm cool playing my emulated version, but I should have supported the real game, and now it's gone! And sadly, guys, you cannot get this game legit anywhere since it's long discontinued on Xbox Live and PSN, and you could track down the really, really inferior PC version, but I don't recommend it. So right now, the only way to play this game is to emulate it on MAME, and hopefully Arcade 1UP will consider releasing this game, and maybe by the time you're watching this video, Arcade 1UP's already released this game. Hopefully. Alright guys, so that ends this episode of awesome video game memories about The Simpsons Arcade, the best Simpsons game ever! Don't! Hey everybody, Ryan here, and thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, especially subscribe, and make sure to click on that notification bell so you know when we release new videos, because YouTube probably won't tell you. And if you want to watch me play games live, you can watch me on twitch.tv/BattleGeekPlus. And if you have a Twitch Prime account, you can subscribe for emotes and a lot more awesome perks to support the show. And if you want to support the show, you can donate at patreon.com/Ryan Molina, because every dollar helps me bring you a better show. And make sure to follow me on Twitter at @RyanMolina and at BattleGeekPlus. And also make sure to check out the official Battle Geek Plus website at BattleGeekPlus.com. We got books, we got t-shirts. Make sure to check out our awesome popcorn-related t-shirts, our Battle Geek Plus t-shirts, and a lot more. And last but not least, make sure to check out these other videos while you're here. Thank you very much, and see you later.